Welcome back with C to Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Okay, so we're back in Titan's Trials. This is round 3 of the trials, and I think we're going to have to go through a total of 7 times. This sea stone is... well, I'll just read it. Actually, before I get too engrossed into that, I've already defeated the Grand Gatch and the Ammon that we've already also fought twice before. But now we're going to go to a new mark. At first, we had 950,000 something CP on each character, so I went ahead and used it all before we went overboard. So, basically, we learned some new abilities, actually. Let's see here. Hope got his commando roll levels 4 and 5, so Hope has mastered his commando roll. Fang mastered her synergist roll. She got roll levels 4 and 5. She also learned water and arrow in her Ravager grid. Oh, by the way, I'm going to throw up the stat grid of how their stats improved while I talk about this. Lightning learned Imperil Gut and Poison Gut in her Saboteur roll, and also got Saboteur level 4. But she came just short of getting Saboteur level 5. All Snow did was get Medic level 4. He came just short of maxing out Medic. Saz got Daze and Slow in the Saboteur roll, and he also got Saboteur level 4, but again, he fell just like maybe 30,000 CP short of finishing the Saboteur roll. And Vanille mastered the Commando roll as well, with comm levels 4 and 5, and she also got Ruinga, which should make her even more useful. There's a part of me that just wants to use Hope and Vanille as like commandos now, but oh well. So yeah, as you can see, we also got a significant stat boost. But anyway, enough about that. Let's check out this sea stone. Mission 39, Ochu. Let's see. Scattered starlight reveals a ghostly truth that no unknowing eye might see. The illusions we name boundaries are but challenges to overcome. Overcome the challenge of the Ochu, and a lasting truth shall be divulged. I don't know what that means, Titan, but whatever, you're the boss. So, the last time we fought an Ochu, it went really well. I was able to defeat it with just a brute force strategy. I don't know if the target time is really short on this one or what, but, or if there's something different going on, who really knows? Let's see. We're in a new area, though, the Via Stellarum. See if we can figure out. Looks like the mark's up there. I think I'm going to save real quick. Okay, so here we are at the Via Stellarum, and straight ahead is our mark, the Ochu. Not that right out in the open, not that an Ochu could really hide no matter where he was. Okay, so let's start this off. Just going to take him right on. I'm going to cast a single fire spell on the Ochu, so they all know to target the Ochu, and then I'm going to switch to Strike Team and put Infire on our ladies, because that's important. Because as we know, this guy is weak against fire. Of course, if Ochu does that shit, it doesn't really matter. Alright, and then we're going to switch to Relentless and focus on the Ochu. Hopefully Fang will take this guy out before he can damage us too much. He got rid of Hope's haste, but that's not really important. As long as Fang stays hasted, and lightning preferably. Damn, these things are just kicking the shit out of me. And the Ochu's dead. So now let's do Firaga to get rid of these guys. I actually want to switch to aggression to kill him. Firaga! At least until we get rid of a few of them. If they don't quit interrupting me, man, that's annoying. And then there were 2. And then there was just that one.
Be ready for the
next
fight.
5 stars? Oh yes. Alright, target time was 2:13, battle duration was 1:16. And we got 18,800 CP. I tried using D-Protect on that battle, but it just took too long. So, yeah. And our reward is a Siltstone Ring, which is actually important, because, let's see. Increases Earth resistance by 25%. as we know, the turtles like to use quake attacks, so that will be handy when we once it gets upgraded and we go to grind against the turtles. I don't think there's anything else of much interest here. Let me just take a look around. Looks like there's a sea stone at the end of both paths, but we want the north path, I believe. We're actually going to take on the Borgbear. This is going to take us back to the Borgbear hero that we fought before. So I'll cut that out, and while I'm there at the Salamandrine path, I will also attempt to take out the flowering cactuars again. And then I'll go to the final mark of this Titan's Trial run. But I'll meet you at the Sea Stone, okay? After I defeat the Borgbear hero. Okay, so I've successfully defeated the Borgbear hero, and I don't think any flowering cactuars got away from me. And one of them even dropped a ribbon, so I'll show that off really quick. Increases all status element resistances by 20%. I'm not sure how far that can be upgraded. Let's see if I can get there. Yeah, I have it pulled up right here. Alright, so when you max out the ribbon, it goes all the way to 25%, and then you can upgrade it to a super ribbon, at which point you can upgrade it to 30%. So the max you can get is 30% resistance, and really there's just more valuable things to put in our accessory slots. Oh, and as you can see, my party is Hope, Vanille, and Fang, which is a strange party, you might think, but it's going to be needed for our next mark, which we will find out about now. Mission 47, Unfocused Rage. Our mark is a Raktavija, which is a new foe, I believe. Oh, so this is the finale for this round. The soul is without boundary. It exists in all places, at all times. Entreat with the Raktavija, who obscures the guarded truth, and become one with life's circle here again. Whatever that means. Alright, warp us, Seathstone, to Titan's throne. And no, I did not mean for that to rhyme. Completely unplanned. Okay. And we're actually interested in this save station, because not only are Raktavijas tough, but in order to optimize our performance for this battle, we're going to want to have 9 Witches bracelets equipped for total, 3 on each character. You can see they resist magic by 15%, but you can upgrade them all the way to 25%. So I'm going to make sure we have 9 of these. They can be bought from Black and White Outfitters, or B&W, and upgrade them all to max. So you can see it takes about 960 CP to do that. So, yeah. Well, actually it takes, oh my god, it takes 27,420 XP. Kill me. Alright, so that's going to be fun to figure out, so I will come back after I do that. It'll be just a little bit. Okay, so I have now crafted all the needed materials. Here's just a brief overlay of what accessories we need. Got 3 Witches bracelets on all 3 of my characters, and I have a Weirding glyph on Hope and Vanille, as well as a Power glove on Fang. All accessories completely maxed out. And as for our paradigms, we need all of these. So, yeah, this is actually going to be a tricky battle. But I'll just, we'll see how this goes. Here we come, Raktavija. Oh god, I hate these guys. Oh man, let's see. What was what were the things called that we fought that were like this before? Oh, I don't remember. I'll have to look it up, or I'll flash it on the screen. But it was so annoying. But anyway, the first thing we want to do is cast Haste and Shell on everybody. So there's Haste and Shell. Put it on myself first, and then Vanille. Oh jeez, just used a Roga, and then I'll do the same thing to Fang. Man, Hope was delayed on that. Then we're going to cast Oh crap, where is it? Oh, bravery on Thing. And faith on Hope and Vanille. And then, once we're done with that, we're going to switch to Try Disaster and just start trying to stagger this guy. So let's see, what do we know? We don't know any elemental weaknesses, so I'll just Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Water, Arrow. Man, looks like Fang got some debuffs on it while we were doing all that. Alright, let's Libra. Because believe it or not, there are only 3 of these in the game. Alright, what do we know? All elemental damage is halved. It's immune to Deprotect and Deshell. Never allows itself to be caught by preemptive strikes, so I guess we couldn't have used a Deceptisol. Immune to physical attacks. Well, it probably has some kind of shield up, just like it's the other one of these that we fought, or this type of enemy. But anyway, let's just start trying to stagger then. And if you need to heal, use Thaumaturgy. But it looks like we've almost got this guy staggered. Actually, maybe we should heal now, before we stagger it.
It'll be okay.
Let's see. Vanille's healing. And we're still raising the chain gauge, so that's good. So if Vanille could just heal us all a little bit more, that would be good. And now it's staggered. So as soon as it's staggered, you want to switch to Ruthless, which has Vanille as a Saboteur, so she'll continue putting debuffs on, while Hope uses magic and Fang attacks. And then you want to wait until Vanille gets Deprotect on it, which she just did. Then we want to switch to Relentless and go on the Assault. So Hope and Vanille are going to raise the chain gauge while Fang attacks. Let's see. What else can we do here? Another thing you want to do is watch out for it to cast Dispelga, because that will get rid of all our buffs, which it looks like that actually happened. However, I don't think we're going to need it. If you're weaker than I am, you might want to consider switching to Ruthless until Vanille is able to... or switch to Decimation long enough to put Bravery and Haste back on Fang. But I think we're so strong at this point that we're not going to have to worry about that, even though it got rid of all our buffs. Oh, we're so close. Fang just needs one more hit. Yes!
As if there was any doubt.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Fang got an attack in that did 999,999 damage there. Neat! We got 25,000 CP, target time was 6:14, and the battle duration was 2:03, so we had nothing to worry about on the 5-star front. Well, cool. We did better than expected. And mission complete. And that is, let's see, we got a Minar stone from that. Well, alright. Is it just me or did the weather instantly clear up as soon as I defeated that guy? The Raktavija. Okay, so a new trial now awaits us. It's going to tell us the ones that we've done so far. Okay, so I'm going to go to A1 and defeat the Garangach again. And then we're actually going to head to a new path directly after that and head to B2, where our next mark awaits us. So I'll meet you after I defeat the Garangach and blah blah blah, after we defeat the Garangach and once we get to the Seath Stone for the next mark, or the next new mark anyway. Mission commenced. But anyway, so we defeated the Garangach, and now it's time to do the next new mission, or new mark, which is Mark 37, Dying of the Light, which is a Rafflesia. Now you can see on the side there that it says I've already slain this, and that's because the video that I recorded for this guy was corrupted. So I have to redo this. Luckily it's the second guy in the chain, and he's super easy. Anyway, souls are wrought of the shadow or of light, harmony of a balance between the two. Rejoin the harmonious circle. Feed the insatiable appetite of the Rafflesia, here at the source of light's flow. Okay, so this is going to take us to a new area called the Dance of Light. And it seems that It's depicted by that silhouette. It's one of those giant slug enemies, which really it's one of the easiest enemy types. So these guys are really no challenge at all. Make sure aggression is your active paradigm. It's the only one we need. The rest of these are just kind of leftovers. And let's head this way. And you want to get a preemptive strike. It's probably not necessary, but it's just so easy to get one. Like, you can just run right up to them and they probably won't notice. Get to see Hope throw his boomerang, which is always nice since we don't get to see that very often. And these guys are actually immune to magic, but we're still going to use Fire Aga to stagger them. And the girls are just going to annihilate these guys. Like, it's just going to be humorous. And dead. Don't stand in the fire, Lightning. Alright, so our battle duration was 11 seconds, but the target time was 44 seconds, so plenty of time. And the last time I did this, I think I did it, killed him in 5, so there you go. And 15,000 Christian points. And that completes the mission. So this is the first time I've did this, so I've got 5 bombshells, but the first time you get a star pendant, which is nothing to be concerned about, really. Okay, so next on our list is we're going to head up this northern path, and that Seath Stone will lead us back to the Ochu. So I'll defeat that, and then I'll take a new Seath Stone in that area to a new mark. So I will meet you at that particular Seath Stone. Okay, so the Ochu has been soundly defeated. He was somewhere over there, and our next Seath Stone is directly ahead. So if you ladies will kindly move to the side. This is Mark 43. The hero never dies, according to Snow anyway. This hero is going to die though, because it's another Borgbear hero, and we all saw how simple that was last time. Divine breath drives the winds of chaos, molding the form of all creation. A Borgbear hero stands amidst the chaos, blowing stagnation from the flow, ready to decide your fate. Face its judgment. Well, again, Borgbear heroes are really nothing to worry about, so I don't know why Titan's talking them up. I'm guessing that the only difference between this mark and the other Borgbear hero is there's probably going to be more regular Borgbears, or maybe there'll be 2 Borgbear heroes. Who knows? We will find out momentarily. So we're now at another new area, the Sylphid Path. Looks like this one's a little bit more sprawling than usual. Looks like the mark's on the left path, so to be a little bit more exploratory, I will go right. And it looks like we're going to have more Borgbears on the path, so I'll just take care of them off screen. No problem. I just casted in fire on the girls and let them rip. Alright, looks like there's a Seath Stone down that path, however it's inactive currently. And we have, wow, 2 goblins and a munchkin. And up this way, it looks like we have our mark. A Borgbear hero, accompanied by... Oh, wow, okay. It's a Borgbear hero, a Goblin Chieftain, and a Munchkin Maestro, accompanied by a single Borgbear, Goblin, and Munchkin. Alright, so this is like the trial of fate here. Alright, so what we want to do is take out, or use Bravery and in fire on both girls. If they'll leave me alone, anyway. And then Lightning. And then we're going to switch to Relentless Assault. And we're just going to take out one enemy at a time, starting with the Goblin, I guess. So I'll do Fire, Goblin. And remember to always take out the little ones first. So let's do the Munchkin Maestro next. Do Blizzard. Oh, not the Munchkin Maestro, the Munchkin. Oh, well, the Munchkin Maestro and the Munchkin are already dead. So we know that the Borgbear is weak against fire, so let's take out the Borgbear next. And he's done. So I guess we'll go after the Goblin Chieftain now, who has no elemental weaknesses, so I'm just going to unload. It looks like they were trying to focus on the Borgbear hero, but oh well, this guy should go down fairly quickly anyway. He's gonna die before he gets staggered. And then there was one. was about to say, Fang, stabilize the chain gauge and we'll stagger this guy. And that's basically going to be all she wrote on that one. As soon as Fang gets a turn. Good night, sir.
Didn't even break a sweat.
That was like the goblin enemy's last stand. 5 stars, target time was 2:31, but it only took us a minute and 15. And 24,460 CP, that's kind of a random number. Cool, that's another one down. Another one bites the dust. And we get a speed sash for that, not that that's anything to get too excited about. Alright, so our next mark is another new one. Let's see, it is the... I have no idea which one of these sea stones it is, though. So I will go ahead and head towards the one that's farther away, just on a random hunch, even though it's probably the other one. Oh, and we got another trio here. Went by simple enough, as if you might imagine. It looks like there's several inactive sea stones here. I'm not sure what that's about, unless we're like in the very middle or something, but I wouldn't think so. Okay, looks like we've cleared out this little path. Let's see which sea stone is up here. I'm not sure which path it's on. This is... Oh, this is the one we're looking for. Mission 48 of Verdelet. Another enemy we've already fought before. I wonder what the twist will be this time. Oh, and it's the final one of this little section. Alright. The Abyss stares back. Verdelet. And this... Yep, the soul is eternal. Never dying, never fading. It evolves in perpetuity. Entreat with the Verdelet, whose fixed gaze marks relentless change, and become one with life's circle here again. Man, hard to believe that a Verdelet is one of the final enemies. So, Verdelets are capable of summoning some nasty monsters, if you don't remember. So the key here, as always with these enemies, is to keep that from happening. I'm not sure what these Verdelets in particular summon. Probably something bad, though, like a... Well, I don't know. Even we should be overpowered enough to where it wouldn't really matter what they summoned. However, let's save just in case. Okay, so what we want to do, the only paradigm you need for this is aggression. And there's only one trick to this battle, and I will explain it when we get there. First, we have to run down this short little path. To this clearing here, of course. This is a pretty dramatic cutscene, considering that what he's about to show us. Oh no! Okay, so these guys are immune to all elements, but that doesn't really matter. I'm just going to cast fire. What you want to do is not attack until you see one of them start summoning. At that point, you want to just go after it. Or have Hope go after it. However, I'm so overpowered, as you could see, that it didn't even matter. But if you're weaker, that's what you would want to do. The girls just took them out instantly. Target time was 9 minutes and 18 seconds. Wow, it must have expected them to get a summon off. Battle duration was 10 seconds. 5 stars, 8,000 CP. And some supple leather. I like leather. And our reward is a 20-sided die. What the hell is that? Well, I'll look at it in a sec. And we're sent back. Thanks, Titan. I find that little pipe that goes around the sea stones interesting. A new trial now awaits you. Okay, so what does this mean? We are still missing 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 marks left in this series. I'm not sure. So we're going to have to go through this whole sequence 3 more times still. So we're over halfway. Let's see what we have, what that 20-sided die does. Very rarely nullifies damage of any given type. So, just for example here, does it give us a rate, random, nullify damage? I wonder if that goes up if you upgrade it. I wonder if it even, well, of course it can be upgraded, but who knows. I guess I can see the point of that. Random that they named it a 20-sided die. Isn't that what they use in Dungeons and Dragons? Look at Titan just watching. Anyway, so I think that's going to be all the time we have for this episode. I feel like we made some decent progress. We got through like 2 full rounds of Titan's Trials. So in the next episode, just so you'll know where to meet me, I'm going to do Mission 35 again, which is the Garand Gatch, which you have to do every time. Then I'm going to go fight the Rafflesia again, and then I'm going to go and fight the first Verdelet mark, the one that's not like a final. And then that will lead me to a new area, which will be where the new mark is. And spoiler alert, it's another Verdelet. I don't know why, but I guess they just think that this Verdelets are difficult or something. But anyway, I'll meet you at the Seath Stone for that mission. Until next time, let's see. Keep on the good fight. Thanks for visiting the Scott Spot.